Welcome back. We still have the heat in place across much of our area. Temperatures currently sitting in the 80s and the 90s over inland locations. A little cooler at the coast, 65 in Brookings. And the existing wildfires now impacting our air quality levels. Klamath Falls is reporting unhealthy conditions. Medford and Lakeview reading moderate, and Crater Lake is reading unhealthy for sensitive groups. You can expect air quality readings to stay fairly poor, at least through the next couple of weeks, at least since fire season has now officially begun here in southern Oregon. And average winds in the teens and the 20s across much of our area. This is certainly not helping fire crews. In addition to the winds, we've got the heat in place. Tomorrow, thunder and lightning moving back in for parts of our area. Wind gusts are a little more impressive, but they are going to continue dying down into this evening as temperatures continue to cool. But just the coloring on the map can tell you that the winds are fairly strong, a result of the temperatures. And looking at the satellite and radar, you can pinpoint where we have fires out there. This is the Oregon Gulch Fire, bringing a plume of clouds into Klamath and Lake counties, also south of Siskiyou and Modoc counties. Both of these signatures are fires. A similar situation there. When these fires produce so much heat, we get a lot of rising air, and it ends up becoming towering cumulus clouds. We call them pyrocumulus clouds. They can produce rainfall. That's what the radar is picking up. The green is rainfall, but it falls to the ground as virga, meaning it evaporates before reaching the ground, as you can imagine, because of all of the heat. In addition to that, we have a lot of lightning from this cell that we've been tracking for the past hour or two. Still seeing a little bit of lightning in far northeastern Klamath County and just to the north of Lake County, south of Bend, seeing some heavy rainfall with these cells and some lightning still being spit out from that thunderstorm. And much of eastern Oregon looking at some convection or showers and thunderstorms. We've been looking at lightning with all of these cells to our east. That is south and east of Burns and near Bend, south of Bend. Those cells we were just looking at, and a lot of these cells producing a little bit of lightning as well. These cells will be dying down as temperatures cool down and once the sun sets. Here's another look at the sweeping radar showing where those thunderstorms are. And we have a fire weather watch for Sunday afternoon through Monday evening. This is because 2 more rounds of thunderstorms are on the way for the Basin, the Cascades, and Siskiyou County. So we are not in the clear just yet. Fire crews still have a lot on their hands these next few days. At the coast for tomorrow, expect pretty much the typical morning clouds and fog, but gradually clearing skies. Over Siskiyou County, smoky skies and hazy skies, temperatures still in the 90s and triple digits, and isolated thunderstorms. East of the Cascades, these storms are going to be widespread, looking at a good amount of lightning tomorrow from these thunderstorms we are expecting. In the Cascades, they look to be pretty isolated. From Crater Lake north and also near that Oregon Gulch fire, we could see a storm develop. I think tomorrow is dry and quiet across the valley, but we will be dealing with the smoke and the haze. Temperatures climbing into the 90s. Your 7-day forecast at the coast, pretty typical morning clouds and fog, afternoon sunshine. That is true throughout your entire 7-day. Siskiyou County, the chance for thunder and lightning all the way through Tuesday before we finally catch a break by the middle of the week. In terms of the coverage of these storms, that is something that could be changing on a day-to-day basis, so make sure you stay tuned for that. In the Basin and the mountains, we're expecting storms to stick around through Tuesday. By Wednesday, again, we will be bringing in drier air. For the Rogue Valley, I did include isolated thunderstorms on Monday. Seems like we could see some storms over Siskiyou County travel over the Siskiyous into Jackson County, but that's another thing we'll be watching on a day-to-day basis.